they was going crazy, but everybody couldn't have access to it. Only the people had access to it was influencers.
Yep.
So if people are influenced by influencers, they're gonna want what the influencer have. You know, like that's just how it is. Like we buy what we feel everyone else want. You know, so
I get what you're saying.
So it's like I feel like my Monday and Sunday customer was pretty much like on the back end, like we gonna see how it go.
Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new to the channel, I'm Nicholas Clark, co-owner and designer of World and Vision, and we back with a special one. All right, now my guest today, y'all already know who this guy is, but check this out. Before we get into it, this is what I need you to do. I need you to watch this video all the way to the end. All right, for those of y'all that comment on this video and watch this video all the way to the end, you will be entered to win 100 free tees. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. You will win 100 free tees from the boys at World and Vision, all right? So look, in our last video, I sat down with my boy Hollywood, and we gave you everything you needed as far as creating content, starting your brand off. Hollywood did 56K in the first 2 months of starting, all right? Now look, check this out. My guy took a break, but he back in the game, all right? I just seen my dude do a drop, so in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk you through how to do a successful clothing brand drop. All right, now look, I ain't gonna steal my dog's show. I'm not gonna steal a shine. So check this out. For those of y'all that's new to the channel, Hollywood, can you introduce yourself to everybody that's watching this video?
What's going on? So I'm Hollywood Shaq, owner of Hollywood Hideout. The brand started in 2021, so 2 years in the game now. That's a all-around comfortable clothing brand. We specialize in a lot of simple pieces, you know, comfort pieces, your everyday pieces. So that is basically what we do.
Hey, for sure. Now look, as y'all can see, y'all see what Hollywood got on today.
Hey, yo.
All right, he dripping. All right, now check this out. Check this out. We're not gonna walk you through the whole story of how he got started and how he did his drop. If you want to learn more, go watch that first video that we did. But for this video specifically, all right, we're gonna talk about the last drop that Hollywood did, all right? And we about to find out, was it a good drop? Was it a bad drop? What would you do to improve those drop, and what you got going on for the next drop, all right? So check this out. Just let us know, like I seen you promoting, it was like, what it was, some windbreakers. You just tell me, what was the drop, and tell me how long was you promoting that actual drop?
Okay, so the drop we just did was some windbreaker sets. We did some windbreaker jackets and some shorts with them. We did 7 different colorways just to play around with the different styles and whatnot to get as many people in the audience as possible. So I started promoting them probably, I want to say, a month before the drop. But in that same time, I was doing promotion on social media that necessarily wasn't strictly for the drop, but it was for the brand. So I was building a community with the time that I took off, because my last drop was in December of last year. So that was from now until June when I just recently dropped. That's 6 months. So I had 6 months to work with to build an audience, you know, get good content, get great content, and to develop my sample the best way possible. So I got my samples in, I want to say around like the middle of May. It's when I first got my samples in. And how I really got them out was basically by going live. I was going live on TikTok. I don't know if a lot of people know it, but TikTok is probably the easiest way to go viral off of live. All you gotta do is just tell people that's watching you to just like the video. The more people that like it, the more engagement it starts to reach, and the better it go out to an audience. So definitely go on live whenever you get some samples in and immediately start putting it on. Like I literally sat on live probably like 2 hours trying on different sets, different colorways, different shoes, different options, asking them what they think, asking them if they will buy it, what they, you know, just doing all type of stuff on live just to draw in that quick traction. But I'd say the most important part of it all was the email and SMS subscribers.
There we go. I'm already knowing, because every
that
drop
was
that we
the biggest hit.
Every drop we do, we cannot leave out those emails and those phone numbers, because that's the bread and butter of your business. Now look, so whenever you was doing these lives, that was just all samples, and you was preparing to order that bulk drop, or was they creating that bulk order, or how was that work?
Everything was just samples. I wasn't thinking about dropping, but I was like, okay, I'm educating a bunch of people on how to successfully do their own drops. It'd probably be better if I show them in the same sense, like what I'm saying. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me get some samples in and try to prepare a drop to let my audience know exactly what you need to do to go ahead and get a successful drop going. Because like I said, I took 6 months off completely. So I was on whatever else I had going on. My clothing brand was in my mind, but it was like, okay, I'm just gonna take a creative break, step away, you know, get more into the education side. But man, yeah.
Hey, and it's crazy because like yes, we come on these videos and we teach everybody how to do what we doing,
Right?
But we also gotta do what we doing. Like we can't just be teaching them and not actually doing it in real life. So like we not about to sit here and tell you information that we didn't use for ourselves. Because that would be wrong of us if we telling you what to do, but we actually didn't go out there and do it and see our own success from it. Now you know we got to drop the bomb on them.
Let's do it.
Let us know, what was the numbers? Was it drop the sales on us, and was that what you wanted to get out of this drop, or were you looking for even bigger sales?
So what I was looking for, I doubled. Let's start there. What I was expecting, I doubled, because I was like, okay, I took a 6-month break. I don't really know how many people was keeping in the loop, so it's like, let me test out what I can do based off of just ghosting for a whole 6 months. Well, not really ghosting because I was posting, but just to like, you know what I'm saying, just to come back like, okay, ain't nothing just happened. But so the number that we hit, I did a pre-order the whole weekend. I did Friday to Monday. So first day we did 46,000. I was like, okay, so yeah,
46K in a day.
Yeah, I said okay. So they started, you know, they rocking with you guys. So I ended up dropping another video on top of that video, and I was live when I did the drop. So they started to build in some more traction. I was like, okay, if you want exclusive access, just go ahead and leave me your number on the site. That's all you got to do. So the next morning, that Saturday, I sent out the mad, you know, quick SMS text to everybody. Appreciate everybody for signing up. Here go 20% off. That 20% generated another 15,000 on that Saturday. So I was like, okay, here we go.
So we bought at like 60 right
We
here.
had a 60 ball already. So I was like, oh man. So that Sunday and that Monday was both live days on TikTok, just generating a quick cash flow. So Monday and Sunday equal up to 10,000. So it was about $71,000 weekend.
Sheesh.
$71,000
A $71,000 drop. This video about to go crazy.
Yeah,
I hope you're ready for this one. A $71,000 drop. All right, so take me back right quick. Take me back. So on Friday you said it was this early access.
Friday was I sent out, because you know, on your SMS list, well, I use post strips. So post strips break your list down into segments. So it got the VIP customers who bought from you twice, who bought from you once, who haven't bought from you in a while. So I just put all my segments versus with recent customers, like returning customers. That's the only people that I sent out the message to on Friday, just to see what my audience was like from previous customers. Okay, let me see how consistent they still rocking with your boy. So I gave them that access on that Friday. Just went ahead and sent out a quick message to them. You go to password to the site, go ahead and get your exclusive access. And I was like, yo, 58,000 just from send out a message is crazy.
That's crazy. And then on that Saturday, you saying you didn't send it to those last people.
Yeah,
Saturday. You send it to only the new signups.
Yeah, Saturday is when I completely open it up to everybody. Like, you come on in, get what you get, and that was the 15,000. So I was like, yeah.
And then the Sunday
was just like everybody who probably was like on the back end trying to catch up, trying to say, oh, okay, so he did. Because you know, I noticed something. A lot of people don't know if they want to buy until they see how many people buy it. You know, like that's just how it is. Like we buy what we feel everyone else want. You know, so
I get what you're saying.
So it's like I feel like my Monday and Sunday customer was pretty much like on the back end, like we gonna see how it go. So they see my story post on Friday and Saturday, like, yo, it's going crazy right now. You got to grab this, like making them feel like, oh, I don't want to miss out on this. I got to go ahead and get this if everybody's gonna be on this. Let me make sure I got mine. So I think that's where my Monday and Sunday sales came in from. Just sitting back watching and like, I ain't gonna miss out.
Yeah, they tapped in last minute.
Yeah,
that was them scragglers. Getting that last little bit. That's what we do too, bro. So like whenever we do our drop, I usually post how many people be on the site.
Yeah,
because what it just hype everybody up and let them know that there's thousands of other people that supporting too. So it just make them feel it really create that brand credibility and that
Facts.
social proof because
Facts.
like if they see other people buying it, they know that it's real.
Exactly.
Right? They know that it's real. They know that even though they may be a new customer, it just makes them feel comfortable.
Yeah, knowing that, okay, so all these people buying, they gotta be a hit.
I'm messing with that right there. So all right, so check this out. So from there, all right, you gotta ship all these orders out. All right, so tell us what that process was like because it was fun making that money.
It was fun.
Now, how long did it take you to get these orders out, and how was that process like?
So we ended up with over 700 orders. So that was the biggest, like, order sheet I ever sent out to a manufacturer because, like I said, it was a pre-order. So my manufacturer, our originally time limit was 2 weeks production, shipping to my doors, 2 weeks flat. But we both were surprised by the numbers that we hit because we never hit numbers this high before. Like that was probably my biggest drop as far as like multiple pieces go. Like I done had big drops with one piece, so it's easier on the manufacturer. But when you got 7 different colorways of pretty much 14 different pieces,
yes,
that's a lot of work for a manufacturer. So I was like, okay, cool. So I ended up hiring another email support lady. I have 2 now. So
you gonna need that.
You gonna with 700 orders, people's finna be, hey, so how long is coming? So I got everybody on the same page. My manufacturer ended up telling me it's probably gonna take a little week over. I like, okay, cool. So what I did with that is I sent out another message. Hey, here go 20% for your next purchase because the order that you just placed is gonna take a little bit more time because we exceeded all the numbers expectation. You know, just letting the customers know. So yeah, once we did that, it was pretty much like, okay, here we go. The order's coming in. We got all this stuff just sitting in front of you. You don't know where to start. You don't know how to lay it out. You just looking at boxes everywhere, clothes everywhere. You like, yo, I gotta get all this out to customers. And I'm just sitting here like, this is crazy when you think about it. Like, cause one thing about pre-order, you know everything that you get in is finna get ready to go out. So you like, yo, all this stuff somebody bought from me. From my idea. So when I looked at it like that, I was excited to pack the orders. I was like, man, hey, get my camera out, get my tripod, set it up, let's record this. So now we turn the music on, music blasting, we just packing orders, just going through it. I got two of my closest friends, you know, they helped me out with the brand, so we got to it. Just packing, man. But it probably took, bro, you don't even really be paying attention to the time, but I would say probably like all in all, like 5 to 6 hours.
Okay, just
5 to 6
packing
hours,
everything up from the
and
one.
then we ran into one problem. We underestimated the sales, so we was under. We had less amount of bags than we really needed, so we was like, okay, we got to get on Amazon real quick. Go ahead and do a quick delivery of as many bags as possible. Luckily, we got Prime. They came the next day. So that was a little hiccup, but I would say, bro, if you're going to have a pre-order, make sure you got all supplies lined up immediately. Because you don't want to get to the point where the only thing that's holding you back from getting your customers' orders is the fact that you ain't prepared.
So like, all right, I knew, like just from me just watching on social media, you had the shorts.
Yeah.
And you had it was the zip up jacket.
Yeah.
So like, it's hot right now.
Right.
So was you surprised by like, was people still ordering the jacket and the shorts, or was it more shorts moving?
Honestly, it was like, I think it probably was like 50 to 60 more shorts get bought than jackets. But I was definitely surprised because, you know, you get the comments like, it's hot, but, you know, ain't nobody trying to wear that right now. You know, they say all this and all that, but it's like, bro, fashion is fashion. You know, and I'm the type of person, I'll wear a hoodie in the summertime because I know I'm not going outside. Only time I go outside to get in the car. Once I'm in the car, I'm going to wherever it's AC at. I got a car going there. Cool. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's different things for different people. Not everybody going to want to buy it. That's why it's important that you find your audience and do all the necessary marketing needed to let the people know that it's meant for. Hey, this is meant for you. You can be cool with this. You know, I was on live outside. Look, I'm outside in the jacket, showing you the weather. This weather say 92 degrees. I'm good. You know, yeah, I'm good. You know, you're gonna be all right. Just buy it and you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, nah. I'm loving all $71,000.
Yeah.
Total Tumblr, brother. Hey, all right, so like when we do drops, bro, like we always, cause cause we like what we like. Like I'm usually like, man, I need to drop these orange bottoms or this, or it's certain things that I really, favor over others. But usually it's like the same colors and the same styles always sell. It'd be them blacks, it'd be them reds. Yeah. But like between the things that you drop, like which one of them was your favorite? And then out of your favorite, was it the one that sold the most? Was it the one that you expected? Or was it not the one that you expected that was gonna sell the most?
I had 3 of them that I thought was like gonna be battling for that first spot. My favorite one out the set was definitely the blue and white one. I just like I like the blue and white one a lot because of how clean and simple it looked. Like and that I thought it was gonna be the highest seller, but it ended up being the black, cream, and red one that I did with like the stripes over it.
Yeah, that one.
A lot of people like that one. So that one ended up selling crazy, which was probably like my second favorite. I'm not gonna lie, but I was surprised by that one moving as fast as it did because I thought it was like a little too much at the time when I was designing it. But I'm talking about people from all age ranges. That was like their favorite piece. That one right there. I was like, okay, well, cool. We got us some. So what I did is what everybody else would do. If you got something hit like that, double back with it. Try it again.
Gotta double back.
Try it again.
Run it back.
So after we did the pre-order from that Friday to that Monday, we turned around that next following Friday and did it one more time.
All right, I'm sorry I gotta interrupt this video, but if you haven't checked out our monthly workshop, you are literally missing out. We have transformed over 500 brands and minds inside of this 3-day workshop. On day 1, we're gonna be covering design. We're gonna be giving you our design process to take your designs to the next level. On day 2, we're gonna cover marketing. So we're gonna show you how to set up and run Facebook ads. We're gonna show you how to create content. And on day 3, we're gonna give you the scale up. We're gonna give you the play on how to set up your pop-up shops, how to set up your distribution to do over $10,000 a month. You don't want to miss this. If you're ready to continue to scale your brand, literally all I need you to do is click the link in the description. It won't take long, and we'll go ahead and see you in that workshop. Let's get back into the video.
Okay, I'm feeling that. Hey, check this out. For those of y'all that's watching this video, hey, you heard my guy. He promoted this drop for a whole month. In the last video, we even talked about how you promote your drops. We talked about looking at it as like a movie. Right. Like they don't just slap a movie on you and just say go watch that movie in the theaters. They promoting that movie for months, all right? They promoting that movie for a minute, if not a year. Because when you go to the movies, you might mess around and see a preview that says 2024. Facts. Right? So you have to promote your drop for as long as you can, for a couple of weeks, couple of months, whatever it's gonna take for you to be able to do you a drop, such as what Hollywood did in those 3 days. All right. Yep. So hey, if you loving this video right now, I need you to hit that like button. All right. I need you to run us up. All right. Hey, look, if the last video they said you need your own segment, hey, all right. Man, so I need y'all to something going. I need y'all to turn this one all the way up. All right. So look, let's get back into it. So from there, bro, like what's like your plan, like to stay consistent? Like is it or do you plan to just do a drop, once every couple of months? Do you plan to do a drop every week? Like what's next? Like what's that next thing for doing drops for your brand?
So one thing I would say was like this was like a testing period. Like I was pretty much testing a lot of different things, a lot of different strategies that I did going into the project. So I know for a fact I'm definitely going to take a little bit more time between drops because I like the fact of having that building, freedom, not rushing to get a drop off or anything like that. Because I feel like, most brands, when you come in, you try to duplicate another brand too fast. And then that's where you start to mess up at. Like, say for instance, if a brand was to come in now and try to drop how you guys drop, knowing that y'all got years built up behind the brand and have the audience to be able to give them clothes every week or every 2 weeks, whatever case may be, because you got the audience for
already. Yep.
Versus a brand that's starting, I feel like you should at least try to, especially with the advantage of SMS email. So if you do a drop, okay, cool. I got this drop out the way. I got this probably 1,200 emails, 1,400 emails, whatever the case may be. And I see that my drop did $10,000. Okay, cool. So if I did $10,000 off a list of 1,400 people, let me try to build my list up to 5,000, 6,000. You know what I'm saying? Let me take my time on a drop, 6,000, 5,000 emails, subscribers, phone numbers, whatever the case may be. And then we'll get ready to drop. And let's see how that number plays out. Let's see if we can turn that 10 to a 20 or that 20 to a 30, however it may be. So I know for a fact that one thing that I did, wish I would have did different, was I know I did a month So if I was thinking like if I did a month and accumulated 71,000, imagine if I did 2 or 3. Just building that list, just throwing out teasers, just giving them small sample details from here and on out, just sending out to more influencers, let influencers do a little bit more marketing for me, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, people look at it like I say 3 months, be like, that's a long time to be waiting on the product. When you think about it, if you got influencers that's doing the marketing for you, that's keeping it in the loop of your audience, it's going to be more willing for them to wait for it. Because think about it. I remember when those red boots started to hit the market. They hit the market in December.
The red boots?
They was going crazy. Like you seeing, but they was going crazy, but everybody couldn't have access to it. Only the people who had access to it was influencers.
Yep. So
if people are influenced by influencers, they're going to want what the influencer have.
Yes.
So if the influencer is keeping the product alive, people are going to be sent back waiting for their chance to get it to duplicate what they seen the influencer do. So I figured like if I was to take my time a little bit more to give more influencers to this product, let more influencers do a little bit more marketing for me, do a little bit more lives, do a little bit more work with the samples, you know what I'm saying? More content, because every video that I drop went over 100,000 views. So I'm like, oh, if I can get out like 5 more of those videos, imagine how much, you know, I was just thinking like that. Okay, so that's what I started to realize, time is my best friend. The more time I put into it, the better results I got. So I was like, you know what? Let's try. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try every season drop for like from now until next summer. I'm just gonna go from here to the fall, from fall to winter, from winter to spring, and back to the summer. Just to continue building that list up, building out that you know, that audience, getting more influencers involved so they can do the marketing for me. Just to, you know what I'm saying, taking it slow, but realizing that everybody got their own pace. Yes. So a year from now, I can knock that every season drop to 2 drops a season, 3 drops a season, because now I got the audience behind me to be able to deliver something to them without having to worry about, let me drop this Friday and next Friday in hopes that somebody see it. I know they're gonna see it because I got the audience and the emails and the phone numbers to bag up what I'm finna get ready to push out.
Facts. Hey, I like how you thinking the whole year in advance, because people starting a brand. Like some people watching this video, they starting a brand probably today, right? Right. And what they doing is like they thinking that they gonna be successful tomorrow. Like I like how you thinking ahead of time, because at the end of the day, it's 2 things. It's the product and it's the audience. Yeah. If you got the product, you gotta go put your product in front of somebody with an audience. Facts. All right. Or you might have the audience, so then you go and either find somebody with a product, which is that's influencers, or you actually create your own product like what you did, and that's how you able to make money, because you already had you built your audience up, but you didn't have the product yet. Exactly. Right. And now you thinking about building your audience even more because your videos already catch a flame. Right. So why not stay consistent and just double down on what you already good at? Exactly. And then give them product here and there, make them. And it's good to have people waiting for it, bro. Right. That's what make them really, really want it. So that's all the people them really rock with you. Yeah, now all the people who missed out, they like, I gotta come back that second round and make sure I purchase.
You ain't gonna want to miss it again. Yeah, you ain't gonna want to miss it again. And then, like I'm saying, like, so basically, I'm speaking from like a startup standpoint, because eventually, of course, you want to get to the point to where you can just drop this week, next week, and they all go crazy. But the time you put in is going to let you know that what you're trying to do is possible. Like you can't just say tomorrow that I want to drop, and then I'm gonna drop again next week this other product, and I'm gonna drop again next week this other product. You're not giving yourself enough time to market. You're not giving yourself enough time to actually build an audience to people that's going to be able to see this. You just really just dropping it to the people that's following you already. Well, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's more people out here that can actually be buying from you 10 times more than the people that's following you right now.
Talk to them. Hey, talk to them. Hey,
it's just all about marketing, man.
Hey, look. I need y'all to run this video up. Let's get it. Hey, now look, you talking about influencers, right? Right. And we get a lot of comments on our video talking about, plug us in with the influencers. Where y'all getting influenced? But bro, all our just connections be organic. Like organic. It ain't nothing organic that's paid for. It ain't nothing what we like got dude that no dude. Nope. So like, can we talk about like how do you connect with influencers? Like you already got yourself a social presence, right? But are you paying influencers or are you connecting, just sending a DM, organic relationships? How they work?
So most of the influencers that I done got in contact with literally found me from my content. Like they'll see my videos, like all my videos end up doing good numbers. So it'll be an influencer that'll see it, they'll like it, I see them, you know, like a couple more videos. I'm like, okay, this is a potential person that's trying to get some, you know, that I got. So I go ahead and follow them. Then they'll send me a DM like, yo, I seen the video. I like what you got. How much, you know what I'm saying? How can I get that product? I'm like, cool. You know, so this is what we can do. I can send you this product. You just, you know, throw it on your story, wear it, whatever the case may be, just tag me in it. And then, you know, that's how we can do it. But most of my influencer networking come from literally me posting my content, and they just come find me from my content. Like, I only probably DM like 4 influencers to actually like work with them personally. But when I did it, they literally all told me that they was familiar with my content just from what they've seen already. So content work, and the more work you put in, the better it's going to be on your end to get the influencers. Like if they see good quality work, because the thing that most influencers want is good quality clothing. So you can't be trying to send them your t-shirt that you just made, and you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste your time. Make sure that's well, I'm finna get deep. That's why it's so important to take your time so you can understand exactly what you're doing, so you don't waste your blessing by sending out something that's rushed when you could have sent out a great quality product to an influencer and they get it, they can't do nothing but like it because it feel good, it look good, and it looks good on the outfit. Yes. So they gonna want to wear it.
Yes.
So now you got the advantage of sending it to them in hopes that they gonna wear it. They gonna wear it. It's too hard for them not to wear it. But if you try to go ahead and quickly execute this because you hear, hey, so such and such finna get ready to come down here. Let me go ahead and get this t-shirt made up real quick. And now you sending them something that as soon as they watch it, it's starting to peel off because you didn't really get information on exactly how to accumulate the right product, the right details, the right sizing, nothing into making a great product.
He talk to him, Hollywood.
I'm just saying, like most influencers, you got to think about it. They gonna wear what they like. They buy designer clothing because of the quality that they get behind the designer clothing. Facts. Not because they just want to spend all the money with them. If I'm gonna spend money that I work hard to get, I want to spend it on something that's gonna be good quality. That's just the natural human being way of thinking. The more money you get, the more you want nice things around you. Not saying that everything that other people making are bad, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna know what you want, take your time to get it done. Don't be rushing the process. Take your time with it.
I'm hearing you right now. Because what people be forgetting is that, like, at the end of the day, like, we are in the fashion industry. Yeah. Like, yes, we want to have a clothing brand. Yeah, we want to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you still gotta have some type of fashion.
You got to
think
fashion. Like you gotta think. You're competing. When you think clothing brand, you don't think the next person that's following you that's just started the brand. I immediately think, okay, I'm starting a clothing brand. I need to compete with Dior. I got to compete with Mary. I got to compete with Balenciaga because they putting out top quality clothing at crazy prices, and they getting the sales because of what they offering. The experience, the customer service, the quality clothing, the prints, the everything, shipping, the whole nine. So I'm adapting everything that I see big brands do. To go ahead and show the small brands, this is what you should be doing, so you can one day get to that point. Not by trying to rush it right now. It's not gonna happen like that.
So you basically saying that getting inspiration from those brands and inputting it into your own brand.
Exactly.
Because like just like what we were saying, like what we embody what we do. Like it's not like every day I'm putting on Worldly. You get what I mean? It's not like we just selling clothes to just make money. Like every day you posting a reel swagged out. You get what I mean? It's not like we just making a clothing brand to make money. So for those of y'all out there that's starting a brand, like you have to put some more fashionable energy. I think that's the word for it. Some more fashionable energy behind it so people could really like what you're doing, because like not all influencers want to rock just a heat press tee. You know what I mean? You got to put a little bit more energy and a little bit more style just behind all of your designs. All right, now look. For those of y'all that's watching this video, hey man, I hope y'all loving this right here, right? But before we get out of here, I got a few more for you. For those that's just getting their brand started, how can they find people to make them some neat designs? Or do you make all of your designs yourself?
So most of my designs I make myself or my manufacturer make them. Like a lot of manufacturers that a lot of people don't know that have in-house designers. They can make what you want. You just gotta get on the phone with them and tell them exactly what you're trying to do. or send them a couple.
So you calling them on WhatsApp?
Man, I'm always
You
on the phone with the manufacturer. I probably call my manufacturer more than I call anybody. You know, we always talking. When I got an idea, it'd be hard for me to take the time out to put it on paper or draw it up on Procreate or anything like that. So I just go ahead and call the manufacturer. Hey, look, this is on my mind right now. I need you to bring it to life and just send me back the mock-up. Cool, boom, they get it to me. Probably mock-up be done in about an hour. So most of my manufacturers make my designs, or when it's like me making it, I'll just probably reach out to a design via Instagram just by typing .scd in Instagram.
Yep.
Finding all the studio designers, they gonna bring up nothing but all the designs that people making these days, was liking, was trending. You know, you find what you like, you screenshot it, say, hey, I want something similar to this. If you don't know how creative you can get, just do that route. You know?
Hey, and that's entrepreneurship right there, bro. Cause like we talk about fashionpreneur.
Fashionpreneur.
We got a new word now.
Fashionpreneur.
Hey, cause we talk about this all the time, bro. It's like people be letting things stop them from being successful. They always say, "Oh, I don't have the right designer," or "I don't have the right product," or they let that stop them from being great. But what they don't realize is they are the input of their business. The only results you're gonna get out the business is what you put in.
Yeah.
So like you not allowing you not knowing how to ultimately design on Photoshop or Illustrator stop you from having a successful brand. Like you just told me, you basically don't even know how to make designs, and you made 71 bands in a weekend.
The only reason, if you don't know, you can't blame nobody but yourself.
Can't blame nobody but yourself.
And that's actually just sound bad for you to even say out your mouth. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Oh, so you just don't care about your brand. You don't care about your business for real. Cause why you ain't taking the time to learn the knowledge that you need to know.
Hey, talk to him.
I don't know how to do that. Why?
Hey,
why
facts.
you didn't do it? That doesn't make sense. Like, but you will go to work and listen to them tell you everything that need to be done to get the job done. You like, okay, cool. But you will want to start a business that don't do the same thing that they just did to you at work to make their job run for yourself, to make your business
You're not doing it for
run.
yourself. Yeah.
All you gotta do is just teach yourself the rules, the games, the information, the notes, everything that needs to be. Fill your mind up with what you're trying to become.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Like,
this. I'm feeling this right
I
now.
don't know.
Talk
I don't be like, no, I don't know how to do that. No. That's not coming out my mouth.
Hey, I always tell people. In his book, the Rich Dad Poor Dad, it said a statement closes the mind, a question opens the mind. The minute you tell yourself you can't do it, guess what? You're not gonna be able to do it. But if you ask yourself, how can we get this done? All right, you're gonna figure it out.
Exactly.
Hey, this one right here. This is the last one. This one gonna be a big one right here. You running the emails. You doing the text. You making you're not making the designs, but you are making the designs. You doing the content. You reaching out to the influencers. You doing it all right now.
Right.
How is that on you? Like, is that too much? Is that a lot? Do you plan on getting help from other people? Like, where are you with doing everything inside of your business?
Oh, brother, I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie like it's hard, because it's not hard. I wouldn't trade this for doing anything else in the world. Like, I enjoy what I'm doing. I know that I'm doing it to better myself in the end, because all the information that I'm learning, it kind of spikes my own minds for creativity outside of everything else that I do outside of the clothing brand. Like, I feel like the more information you feed your mind, the better you start to think. The better you start to realize what else you could possibly be doing. That's how the sports bench chat came about. That's how my ebook became about. That's how the education side became about. Like, so the thing with me is, bro, like, I enjoy it. I enjoy making, talking to the manufacturers. Like, I enjoy feeling like a businessman. Nothing better than feeling like, okay, I did this, and that. Sit back and watch the drop happen and see everything that I did fall into place by just watching that number just increase. Like, I get a thrill out of that. So it's never a point when I'm like, oh man, I gotta do this design today. I gotta pack this order today. I gotta call this manufacturer. No, I'm not taking nothing for granted at all. I really wake up like, bro, okay, so this is what we finna do today. Boom, I'm finna call this manufacturer. We finna work about this new sample that I got in my mind that I was sleeping on last night. Like, I was dreaming about this design. I'm eager. Hey, look, I'm 4 o'clock in the morning. Hey, so last night I was thinking about this design. I want you to go ahead and put it together. Okay, let me call you. Now we on the phone. I'm on the phone with manufacturer at 5 in the morning. We talking about a design. Bro, like, I'm enjoying it.
Hey,
I'm enjoying it.
Hey, look. Hey, we can't give them everything we got. So check this out. If y'all want another banger, if y'all want part 3, I'm gonna need y'all to drop comments, fire us up. Let us know what y'all learned from me or Hollywood inside of this video. Appreciate y'all for watching. Hey, and I'm Nicholas Clark, co-owner and designer of World and Vision, and we out.